So we're going to be talking about today the worst sunscreens for anti-aging and to treat hyperpigmentation. So this is what I think of these sunscreens. Let's try it again. So sunscreens work very similar to this umbrella, and that is the umbrella is protecting me from the sun. So when you wear sunscreen, it's supposed to protect your skin from the UV rays, which can cause over time the breakdown of collagen and can lead to fine lines and wrinkles and hyperpigmentation. So why is it that some sunscreens are paired with anti-aging ingredients that actually make your skin more photosensitive to the sun, such as AHAs like glycolic acid and retinol? So normally we don't do a whole lot of shout outs because it takes up time, but I do want to do a shout out to Angie Miller, Sports Chick, and Danielle Rowland, where they have consistently supported my business or made comments on my YouTube channel. So I really appreciate you really being supportive of my channel. So let's go inside and talk about this. Hi, my name is Christy, and I have been professionally treating clients with acne, hyperpigmentation, and other skin conditions for over 12 years. And today we're going to be talking about how the beauty industry markets certain things so that you will take it off the shelf and bring it home with you. And it may not be the best for your skin. I mean, isn't the whole point of why we wear sunscreen is so we don't look like this? There are literally thousands and thousands of sunscreens on the shelves today, and all the marketing people, their job is to get you, the consumer, to get that one sunscreen out of all those shelves or online stores and buy that and bring it home. So they have to stand out one way or another. So here are some of the worst sunscreens I think, or is a bad marketing idea, especially to use during the summer. The first one is CeraVe Skin Renewing Cream SPF 30. The second one is Neutrogena Anti-Wrinkle Deep Wrinkle Daily Moisturizer SPF 20. And the final one is L'Oreal Revitalift Daily Moisturizer SPF 30. Can any of you guess why I picked these sunscreens and why they're the worst ones to use during the summer?
She'll tell you why.
So each of these sunscreen uses a type of AHA. So I understand where they were going with this. AHAs increase the skin cell turnover rate. So over time what it does is it's exfoliating your face. So people that have fine lines and wrinkles, it starts to smooth that out, give the appearance of less fine lines and wrinkles, and it helps with hyperpigmentation. However, if you notice in most of the products that contain glycolic acid or salicylic acid, which is a BHA, or retinol, it says because it makes your skin photosensitive to please use this sunscreen. So pairing up these two together is like pairing up gasoline and fire. So CeraVe and Neutrogena both put retinol in their sunscreen, and the marketing gimmick that CeraVe uses, I think, is they try to market it as encapsulated retinol, and they market it as that it is a slow releasing retinol. Well, I'm here to tell you that encapsulated retinol is still retinol. So if you stop and think about it, retinol makes your skin photosensitive. So why would you add it to sunscreen when typically most people are using sunscreen right before they go outside? So especially during the summer where the sun is actually closer to the earth, it basically makes the sun's rays a lot stronger. So typically most people who tend to burn a lot faster and deeper. So here's a thought, and here is a quote pro tip, but not really a pro tip, is if you're gonna use retinol, use it at night not during the day right before you go outside. Keep the products separate. If you're insistent on using Retin-A or retinol all throughout the year, which I don't recommend, but if you're going to do it, then use it sparingly, use it at night, not during the day. So the L'Oreal Revitalift SPF 30 has glycolic acid, so not retinol, but still an AHA. It still can make your skin very sensitive to the UV rays. So the benefit of this, it does have some humectants in it. However, it has perfume in it, and so if you think about this carefully, especially for those of you who have sensitive skin or towards sensitivities, if you have hyperpigmentation, when you pair up an AHA or any type of acid and a fragrance, and then you go outside and you expose your skin to UV rays, one, it could, all the interactions with all of that can photosensitize your skin even more, and over long term, you can get what's called fragrance-induced hyperpigmentation. So before we go on to the worst offender of the three, if you haven't subscribed to our channel and you love these type of tips, we would love it if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell. And go ahead and put in the comments what type of products you want us to review. If we get enough of the same products, then we may go ahead and review that product. So did you guess the worst offender? The worst offender is Neutrogena Anti-Wrinkle Deep Wrinkle Daily Moisturizer SPF 30. And the reason why it is because when I looked at their ingredients list, not only did they have retinol, but they really did not have any beneficial ingredients for the skin. So how apropos that in the title of this product says deep wrinkle, because it's using retinol, and then not only that, the SPF is only 20. And then it has parabens in there. Of course, it has several types of silicone, which of course silicone in and of itself is not bad, but the amount that they put in there. The other thing is that it uses for their sunscreen avobenzone and oxybenzone. Those are chemical sunscreens. Now when you pair that with a ingredient that can make increase the sensitivities of your skin, and already avobenzone and oxybenzone are known in and of itself, it can cause a rash. So when you're pairing retinol, those two chemical sunscreens, and then you're out in the sun, for people who have reactive skin, it is not a good combination. So it's going to cause deep wrinkles. So I just think it's funny that they put deep wrinkle in the title, because you're going to get those. Look, I get it. You are trying to slow down aging. You heard that AHA such as Retin-A, retinol, glycolic acid help with the appearance of the skin for anti-aging. And then you also heard that sunscreen really protects your skin from the UV rays that cause long-term aging of the skin. So you're thinking, well, those two both work. Together, they're even better. No. My tip is to use them in separate times and in separate products, but not in a product that pairs the two together. So the other pro tip is when you are buying a sunscreen, I know that there is a school of thought out there that some of you are saying, look, it's just sunscreen, I don't want to pay a lot of money. I understand that, but if you're going to be wearing sunscreen all day, you have to find a good one, a good quality one, but it acts as a moisturizer. So for those of you who have dry skin, it is not a good idea to put moisturizer on and then sunscreen. You are diluting the sun protection factor of that sunscreen. Try to find a sunscreen that has a moisturizer in there, and for those of you who have oily skin or breakout prone skin, find the ones that have micro sponges or that tend to absorb oil throughout the day. If you have sensitive skin or you're using things that sensitize your skin, try to look for ingredients that are anti-inflammatories or anti-aging, such as niacinamide, red raspberry extract for hyperpigmentation, and has tyrosinase inhibitors. So you're getting more for your money. And actually nowadays, when I did recent research online, some of these sunscreens that have absolutely no beneficial ingredients, but they're just for sunscreen, they're just as much as some of these ones that have all these other beneficial ingredients in there. So take a look and see if the sunscreen is too drying, then find one that is a sunscreen moisturizer. So if you are interested in finding out more about sunscreen, then go ahead and take a look at this video right here about sunscreen and what the beauty industry doesn't tell you about those sunscreens. Because makeup is an art and skincare is a science.